Hello. So today's Toy Talks is Toy Talks Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is a week away, and for all my Thanksgiving haters, don't forget about Thanksgiving. For me, Thanksgiving is not about the food per se, although I'm going to be in here cooking. The clones and I made our Thanksgiving list, and I think everything is on it but the kitchen sink. For me, Thanksgiving is a time to reflect on family. When I was growing up, I remember my grandmother starting to cook, Monday night into Tuesday for Thanksgiving. My grandmother had 6 kids, so her 6 kids had kids, and we would just fill her house for Thanksgiving. After all the food was done, the adults got their drink on, and they used to play cards, they used to play spades, they used to play poker. So Thanksgiving for me has great memories. Sadly, my grandmother and 5 of her 6 children, can you believe it, have passed on. My mom is the only one left. And my cousins are older, and we're all married, and we all have families, and we all have demanding jobs and lives. So we don't come together like we used to in the past for Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, I spend with the clones. I spend with the superintendent. My mom may come down. Sometimes she comes down. But we normally just spend Thanksgiving in here by ourselves. Thanksgiving is also the start of the holiday blues. The days are all messed up. The nights are longer. You know what we had to deal with the last year or two with COVID. Unfortunately, around this time, so many people pass. So this time of year is really tough for folks. So I'm going to do my part to just keep you laughing and keep you smiling. I go through it myself. Christmas is a hard time for me. Christmas Eve is when my grandmother had her stroke, and she held on for about 6 weeks. And if you don't know, my grandmother died the morning that Aiden was born. She died at 9:09, and he came into this world at 9:14. So this stretch for me is tough. But I'm making a point to myself this year, and I want you to do the same, is to try to find some joy and try to find some positivity. I know it's tough. Folks have been asking, so I want to bring back Toast and TikTok with Toy during the holiday season, where we can come together, have a couple of sips, learn the latest TikTok dances, and just have a good time. Another announcement. So you guys know I love to read. And when I talk about reading in my posts, I always get a lot of questions from folks saying, Toy, what are you reading? And given that, we're getting the nights are longer and people may have more time at home, give me about 2 weeks and I'm starting Toy's Book Club, which is going to be a list of books that I recommend via Amazon. I'm going to add the link to my bio and you guys can look. Now, full disclaimer, I'm 46. I read adult material. So this is for adult audiences only. So I don't want to hear, I don't see any YA, because I don't read YA as much anymore. I used to, but I don't read it as much. So again, enter my book club at your own risk. Also, please don't tell my mama what I'm reading, because you guys still tell her about my post. I'm 46. I can read what I want. If she can't do nothing to me, that's a goddamn lie. My mother kicked my ass. But please stop telling my mother what I'm doing on here. Have a great day as always, and we'll talk again soon, guys.